Right. So now we move on to fucking contender for best film of 2024. Sonic 3. Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic 3.
We're now on to the
baby.
films that we've both seen. I mean, look back, like we both read it, so it kind of felt like there's a nice little jumping points. We've both seen the coming up films that we'll talk about. But yeah, Sonic 3.
Sonic fucking 3.
Yeah.
What a fucking fun time. I just really... It was just... I know it's such a cliche thing to say, and it's normally something actors say when they work on a film that's shit. They're like, oh, it's just fun. You know, it's good fun. Really fun. But this film was the definition of fun. It was, you know, silly when it needed to be, serious when it needed to be. It knew that right kind of pacing. It had heart, it had soul, it had fun.
Yeah.
You know, it was actually at times quite compelling.
It was. I mean, I teared up.
Yeah. I mean, fucking...
I teared up
Yeah.
near the end.
Same,
I was like, holy shit.
And I just
I'm crying in a Sonic movie.
So, Tom and I had not seen Sonic 1 or 2. No. But then seeing the trailer for Sonic...
No.
And I wanted to, because just for Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was the main reason where I was like... And I've seen the clips.
Hedgehog,
and Keanu Reeves is Shadow the Hedgehog.
You're a colourful bunch.
Yes. Where do I feel this pain? Yeah. Boo. There's one point where like he's stalking them in the shadows, and he's actually quite scary.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Yeah, you forget it's like, oh yeah, shadow.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said, it's the definition of fun.
Yeah.
It's, and the fact that
Only a
we
couple of shit jokes.
Yeah, and the fact that we haven't seen 1 or 2 is absolute testament to what this film achieves. It achieves its core objective.
And its appeal, because we both wanted to see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we both made the effort to actually go see it.
Yeah, it's like you don't need to see the other two.
two.
It stands alone on its own. It does hark back to the first 2 movies, but it's not
There's
essential.
some callbacks, but no, you can put 2 and 2 together very easily.
Very, very quickly. And so if anything, it's really good testament to like itself standing alone. Like it really does just hold itself up. It's not reliant on the prequels, you know, on the previous films.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, the main cast are great. You know, even the 2 human characters.
Yeah, they're good fun.
Fucking, they're good fun.
They're good fun.
You know, they're not in the film a lot either. The film knows not to,
Yeah.
not to, you know, that typical thing like a Transformers movie where it's like, it's funny how like most of this film is just the boring human characters. They're not just Prime will show up and go, I have come. You know.
Yeah.
And I mean that literally. Like Optimus Prime has this weird thing of always saying how he's coming. Literally, he's just like, I'm coming, Sam. I'm coming for you. I have come. It's just like, there's a lot of times he says come, and I think this is starting to become intentional.
Would you like to share something with the class, Optimus Prime?
Yeah.
Spit it out. Go on.
But yeah,
Safe
you know,
space.
action sequences were quite fun.
Yeah, good,
you know,
they were
nothing
crack.
mind-blowing, but good fun. The animation's really good. You know, it looks like CG, but you know it doesn't these days. But like, they're well realized characters. They're really good and expressive. The voice actors do a great job.
They do.
Idris Elba as Knuckles is great.
It's great fun.
It's weird
Really
that they
good
could only
fun.
afford to get him to do one scream though. I noticed this in the film, right? He has this scream when he first attacks Shadow, and Shadow like twists his hand. He goes ah, and then later, when Shadow's like stalking him in the facility and jumps out of it, and he goes boo. Knuckles goes ah, and then at the other point where he like gets thrown through something, I think he goes ah, like it's the same scream, and I was like, could you not afford? Is this Idris's like?
I only do one scream.
I was going to say, is this Idris's incredible range showing itself, or could you only afford one screen, or did you forget to record more variations? But yeah, really, really good fun. I mean, I can't say much about the script and stuff like that, but you know, it's fine. It's serviceable.
It's a very standard script. It's beat for beat.
Yeah.
You know, it's there's a thing that threatens the world. Well, like Shadow threatens the world. He teams up with Dr. Eggman. Sonic tries to stop it. There's more going on, but that's the gist of it.
And that's the thing is like, and again, Keanu Reeves as Shadow. At first, when I first heard that, I was like, oh great, it's going to be just flat and uninteresting. Then the first trailer came out, you're a colourful bunch. And I'm like, fucking, it works.
It works.
His voice is really good for this.
And
he was quite good in it.
He
had range.
Yeah, I genuinely was really looking forward to when Shadow came back on screen all the time. I wanted to hear
He was quite compelling.
more of Keanu Reeves as Shadow.
Like, some of his deliveries are like genuinely like, that's good.
That's good.
Like, that has heart to it.
That's come from a hedgehog.
I've always said this about Keanu Reeves, haven't I? But he's good at one thing, quietly vulnerable.
Yeah. And that's exactly
what Shadow is. Like, just underneath it all, it's like he's in a lot of pain. He's in a lot of pain, isn't he? He's very vulnerable. But of course, this is the main thing we all come for. Yeah. Jim Carrey is
Carrey.
As soon as he's on screen, it's just a fucking blast.
Yeah, it's an absolute joy to behold. From the moment he turns up to the moment he leaves.
Yeah, it's just fucking 10 out of 10.
Dynamite.
And what's better than one Jim Carrey? Two Jim Carreys as Ivor Robotnik and Gerald Robotnik.
Playing himself, but one in a fat suit.
Yeah,
and an old man suit.
And just great. It was just everyone's clearly just having a good time doing this film. And we had a good time as the audience as well.
Very much
this
so.
Wasn't dragged out, it wasn't preaching, it wasn't moralizing, it wasn't agonizing, it wasn't like, trying to go through a lot of tropes of also like have fun in that typical, again, like Marvel film way, where it's just so formulaic and insincere and just a bit bland by this point. It was just a good, fun kids film.
Yes, it knows exactly what it is. It does its job perfectly.
Yeah.
And actually more so because like growing up, like we've sort of come to realise those like the golden age of these kids movies like that we lived through. I mean, the kids these days are also doing it like with Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is like an absolute standout.
I mean, Pixar films, if that's like your general quality of content, or something like fucking I don't even know, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is a kid film.
Well, it's supposed to be, but
it
not.
It isn't. But
like the real benchmark of a good kids film is that everyone enjoys it. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda, exactly. Like these films, like they have to also appeal to the parents watching them. I mean, we don't have any children, but like if I was taking my kids to see Sonic, I would have an absolute ball of a time. I'm sure my son or daughter would also have a whale of a time as well. Yeah. So it does its job just absolutely perfectly. And then a little bit extra.
One of the best. Exactly.
A little bit extra.
Like, it went above and beyond, and just one of the best executed films I've seen of this year, where it was just like I've set out to do a thing, and I fucking 10 out of 10 stuck the landing. Yeah. By the end, and there was a lot of respect in it towards the franchise. So it's funny, the director talks about it, but that bit
gets
where
deep.
There's a lot of references in it, right? And they've got more and more because you were telling me, right, the guy who funded all this. Yes. He's a huge Sonic fan.
Yes.
So to explain it for the boys and girls.
Well, basically, I don't know who this guy is, but like when I've been working on film sets,
nobody does.
A lot of people actually talk about this guy who bankrolled Sonic, because a few people have worked with him. Like a few people have actually worked on the Sonic films. I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
But apparently he is just an absolute avid fan. He's very, very, very rich. It's probably like he's some prince or so. I don't know. Like he's like
Elon Musk. Which is why we can't know who he is, because that's some hot water right now.
I mean, you can probably look it up. But anyway, he's a massive fan, and he's basically been bankrolling. He basically bankrolled the first Sonic movie. He put a huge amount of money into it to get it off the ground, and now obviously they can stand on their own 2 feet.
Yeah, now it's really
it's a franchise.
It's really run away with
the speed of sound.
Really at the speed of sound.
It's already. I mean, obviously there was the stupid controversy over the realistic Sonic, but like, it's always come
once they fixed that. Yeah.
Once they fixed it, but like, it's always come from a place of love. This franchise, and I think that's what's carried on. Yeah, it shows. It's very much showed.
Yeah.
It hasn't been corrupted yet by that Marvel formulatic kind of just really,
or just corporate cinema blockbuster.
Yeah,
we've got to hit these notes. We've got to like make it appeal to everyone possible, which means it doesn't really ultimately appeal to anyone.
Yeah,
which I know it's funny saying that for a kids movie, but it's true. It's like we've got to make this appeal to families who will enjoy it. We're not trying to drag in a bunch of other people as well. I'm not sure what Ghostbusters Frozen Empire really is for.
Right.
Beyond like old Ghostbusters fans,
probably for that.
And they'll be very sad to see what it's become anyway. So. But it tries to be like, we got the kid characters, so they're cool and young for the younger people to relate to. And it's like, it doesn't appeal to anyone ultimately.
They're like Star Trek as well.
Yeah,
they cannot decide who that's for, and essentially
Alex Kurtzman. I think Critical Drinker said this, but it's like I don't know what fucking dirt he's got on the people that own Star Trek. But he must have some fucking motherload, because he keeps. It's like Kathleen Kennedy as well. It's like, you've run this into the ground and ruined this entire franchise. you're still working on it.
Yeah.
What? How the fuck have you still got a job?
I don't know. It must be money. It must be down to returns.
It must be.
They still must be making money, and that's all what matters.
Are they?
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Know.
These are all.
I would definitely think not Star Trek. That is like, it's very hard to get people into Star Trek now. Like, you have to really rely on that.
What's the appeal at this point?
Yeah, well, exactly.
What's Star Trek about? It's very hard to explain what it is now.
What it is now, it was very easy back then, but now it's just like now it's just like it's a sci-fi.
Another one.
Well,
it's this newest one where it's like a sci-fi Suicide Squad, and it's like, but we have Suicide Squad and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
which is the Galaxy. Why am I fucking watching this piece of shit?
Yeah. I can see a raccoon with a gun, man.
Fucking, you can't beat that.
You can see a tree.
So we went off topic, but yeah, Sonic's just been brilliant example of like just a film made with love and fun.
Yeah,
and it's just great, and you know.
He'd only come back for a golden script.
A golden script, and you know what the script needed? A sequence of Jim Carrey dancing to Galvanize by the Chemical Brothers. When that happened, that was like my moment in the Barbie movie where I turned to Perry. I was watching it with, and when it was in the "I'm Just Ken" song, I just went, I fucking love this film. Like it was that moment, that dan 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 dan, and Tom and I were just like. Holy shit! And it's good. Yeah, it's like good. Jim Carrey, like 60 years old, fucking busting some moves. It's a great dance. It's a banging song.
Yeah,
it just and we were like bolstered by that till the end of the film. And that's let alone the end bit where they both go supersonic and super shadow, hyper shadow. I don't think it's ever been fully established which one it is.
Yeah,
and they play the "Live and Learn" from Sonic Adventure Battle 2 for like a brief second. Sad, but they did do it.
They did it. Yeah,
you know, it's fucking great.
Yeah. Fan service done right. Again, it's like it's not overstaying its welcome. Just little nuggets placed in there that doesn't get in the way of the plot.
Yeah.
Just really wonderful. And again, like I'm not the biggest. I don't know too much about Sonic. You know, I didn't play as much Sonic as most people.
I used to be a huge Sonic fan.
Yeah. But so like, you know, like it appeals to both an avid Sonic fan and someone who's not that familiar with it as well. Still great. I mean, Fiona, my wife, saw it, and I said, "What do you think about it?" And she's like, "Yeah, it was good." She was like, "I don't know anything about anything. Like, she's like, I've never played Sonic. I don't know anything about Sonic. I just know he exists. Basically,
I exist, therefore I am. Chili dogs.
Holy shit! I'm thinking too hard. Oh dear.
Well.
Oh god.
I gotta move at the speed of sound. I can't think at the speed of sound.
I gotta go slow.
Sometimes you gotta go slow.
But even she was like, "Yeah, it's good. It's good." It's basic. It's like my dad always used to say, like it's a proper Friday night popcorn film, but it's a bit more than that. It was
quite
a bit
the
more
event
soul,
as well.
Yeah,
one, it kicked the shit out of Mufasa in the box office, which good. I mean, again, if you're a parent, it's like, what am I going to do? Am I going to go see the fucking ugly animated cat movie, or am I going to go see the fucking blue hedgehog wacky movie with Jim Carrey in it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a selling point alone.
Fucking Mufasa, it looks drab, and the Discovery Channel, they've just talking. Everything about it. Yeah, everything about it. I mean, I never watched the Lion King remake. It just looks so devoid of.
But it's one of those. Like, I'm gonna judge it even having not watched it, because we all you listeners you know what it is.
Yeah,
you've seen these kind of films before. We've seen Disney do these shitty remakes that aren't as good as the original anyway, so they're pointless.
Yeah.
So yeah, just Mufasa's a pile of shit.
Yeah, and again,
I don't need to see it to know that.
Exactly, and so no one's surprised that it beat Mufasa at the box office.
Yes, and it stayed for a while. Like went well into January.
Yeah,
it did well.
Didn't Sonic 2 also kick the shit out of another box office film?
I don't know, but like I've looked at the figures.
Sonic 1? Didn't Sonic 1 really beat a film?
Cats.
Yeah.
Fucking. I mean, again. But the cool thing as well is that each film has earned more money.
Yes.
And more critical praise.
Yeah.
Like the third one is the highest critically reviewed one.
I remember someone saying...
Like it's really getting into its stride now.
It's a very rare instance we're getting a franchise that is just getting better and better and better.
It is.
Yeah, and it is.
I'm really excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, same. I'm going to watch it.
I'm going to watch it.
I never wanted to watch the first two, but now I'm like, I really want to watch the next one. I do. I really want to watch it.
Yeah.
Actually, weirdly, I have actually seen the end of Sonic 2 because it was on at Christmas.
Oh yeah, I go supersonic and beat up Jim Carrey in a big robot.
Yeah, and they're in the Arctic, and Knuckles is there, and he's like, whoa. Just to go
again, Idris,
just to go over some of the best moments in Sonic 3.
Yes.
He looks like a Pikachu! Pika Pika!
Yeah, that's good. The general who looked very confused. So there's this scene where they go to a chow garden, but it's this like restaurant in Tokyo, and it's like chow themed. I'm not going to explain what that is. Those who know know. And then this military general from like, I don't know, the first or second, I don't fucking know. But obviously they know Sonic. He comes, he's like, "Oh, Sonic, thank goodness you're okay. We've got Project Shadow is free, and he's a big threat." And we were just thinking, like, this old man playing this general looks so confused and lost. So like you were saying how it's like, so the director's there and he's like just being like, okay, so you're talking to a blue hedgehog. Like, okay, like trying to get it, but not.
It's a big blue hedgehog, right? He's like an alien, but he's a blue hedgehog, right?
Like, okay,
all right then.
And then something happens where he's like dying. Sonic runs over to him and holds him in his arms, and it's like the director's like, oh, so now we're like now the blue hedgehog is standing over you. It's like, it's standing, and it's talking back. What's going on? So that was a great moment.
Yeah. There's also a terrible joke. It's probably the worst joke in the entire film, which is I think Sonic goes, something happens and he goes, "Konnichiwa, what?"
Yeah. I think it's got. I think I said two shit jokes. It's that one, and when he raids the fucking palace in London, he goes, "Oh, I'll have some tea and crumpets." I was like, this isn't a joke, but beyond that, the rest were fine. There was a couple of like genuinely good ones.
Yeah.
And then again, kind of what you expect, but it's still fun enough that it keeps. Oh, actually, everything Jim Carrey says was gold.
Yeah.
And again, like, oh, he does look like a Pikachu. Pika. The good stuff like that. But yeah, so there's that. Oh, I forgot to say, so the director has acknowledged this as well, but I thought so. There's loads of references and in jokes that the fans will know.
Yeah.
But there's this whole meme, if you've been on the internet, you might know about it, where Shadow loves Latinas.
Oh yeah,
It's this whole thing. So when Eggman's watching that Hispanic drama, Shadow's she should kill both these men. She's not a prize to be earned. And the director's like, yeah, we had that in because Shadow loves Latinas. That's why he's watching it. He gets invested. But Shadow loves Latinas. So that's actually part of it as well. And I just fucking love that they put that in there. It's so good.
That's amazing.
The Jim Carrey sequence where he's catching up with his granddad.
Oh, it's incredible.
They play all the things he never had as a kid because There's like one bit where like he comes down in pajamas at Christmas and Gerald turns around dressed as Santa Claus and he's like, and Ivo, Jim Carrey, again this is confusing, they're both Jim Carrey, but like young Dr. Robotnik, so and he just leaps on him. It's just Jim Carrey like tackling this stuntman dressed in a Santa Claus outfit, like tackling him into the tree. It's amazing.
Oh gosh,
just so many bits of that.
I know. Yeah, it's just like little nugget after little nugget after little nugget. And,
revenge guac.
Revenge guac.
It's the goat milker.
And very heartful moment at the end.
Yeah, man.
Even with the assistant and Jim Carrey, like And
he says that line that we all loved in the first one. It's like, of course, it's like, and I'll miss your Austrian goat milk skim lattes. I love the way you make them. Which is like the best joke in the first one. Yeah. Those who know, but
yeah. What would you rate it, Sean?
I'd rate it 5 quills out of 5.
Damn,
because it's
5 out of 5.
Yeah, for what it is, it's exactly what it needed to be. I had a great time. It's not like something that I'd see again. I think I try to like rate films now based on what the film is and what it context is and what it is to me. But I'd give this one a fucking 5 out of 5 for what it is. Maybe a 5 out of 5 for what it is. There's still there's problems with it. Some of the jokes didn't work and fall flat, but like overall, I had such a lovely time. I had such a great time. Actually, no, I will rescind that to 4.
Yeah, 4 out of 5. That's what I would give it.
4 quills out of 5.
An excellent film.
An excellent film. Because 5 out of 5 is a bit much for a Sonic film. I was remembering how much fun I had, but the film has quite a lot of problems as well.
Yeah. It's like kind of like with any of these, if anything's like very beat for beat, there are some things that just get a little bit kind of like
better,
or cut down on. There's a
Yeah.
few scenes we're just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
don't really happen. I mean,
I was waiting for Jim Carrey and Shadow to show back up. To
basically.
Be honest.
Yeah. Our favourite review of the entire film, though, came after the film when me and Sean were in the bathroom together. And we were going for a pee. And a young gentleman, probably about 17 years old, walked in.
Chatting with his mates. And he went, yeah, so Shadow's a nonce. Yeah, because he was talking about, like, it has this flashback with Shadow's childhood friend, Maria.
Yeah.
Who's a girl, and it's a tragic, he loses her. But he was like, yeah, Shadow's a nonce, bro. Shadow the nonce. And it's like, that's what you took out of that film. Like, a childhood friend. No, they wanted to fuck. It's like, he was a kid too. I don't...
Yeah.
I feel bad for you boys.
Stellar review.
Again, Shadow's a nonce.
That is what we've come to expect from going to the View in Leicester Square.
Yeah,
like,
there's a certain...
It is just like...
Yeah.
You're not...
It's certain type of people.
It ain't no picture house, that's for sure.
No.
Okay.
I also think, I just realised it's very telling that this is the first film I was like, 5 out of 5.
Yeah,
all these serious adult films, all these pensive, thoughtful pieces, I'm like, Blue Hedgehog, go fast. Keanu Reeves say revenge guac. Jim Carrey duds. Yay!
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fuck.
It took Tom's level head to take me down to a 4.
Yeah, 4 out of 5. Great film.
Shadow's a nonce.
Shadow's a nonce. Well, I was going to say, if you don't have time to watch the film, at least watch the galvanized dance video.
Yeah.
It's just fucking great.
Yeah, you probably already have at this point.
Yeah, it's circulating the internet. So yeah, Shadow's a nonce.
Shadow's a nonce.